my IRC crashes on me, so I don't know if we're ready to unleash the floodgates, and it looks like
Yes,
we are.
we definitely are. And the runners are off. Bob the Builder into Airman and Krebelstar into Flashman. The runners coming around their first corner here as Bob the Builder takes a death.
Yeah, Bob the Builder looks like he took a left turn and not exactly wanting to do so. So he might actually just opt out of this stage. Airman is a little bit rough to start with. No, it looks like he's going to give it a go. Just going to try to make his way through. Taking 2 early deaths. This is a dangerous proposition. We got hamburgers and a couple other enemies that are not exactly placed in the greatest of spots.
Yeah, we got a couple hamburgers in the sky and some Guardian Mets. I think we just saw a Shotman there that was one hit from the Buster. If I could be corrected at this point.
Well, I thought I saw a gear on Bob the Builder's side, but a couple shrimp in the transition screen as Krebelstar already to the end of the Flashman stage and gonna be visited by Woodman. This is gonna be a little rough. Uneven terrain does not favor Mega Man here.
Yeah, but he takes it down, no problem. Wow!
That... yeah. For how difficult Woodman can be in these uneven terrain stages, that was very fortunate for Krebelstar. 4 of the Robot Masters will take 2 points of damage, and 4 of them will take 4 points of damage, Woodman being one of the more vulnerable ones. So, that was a fortunate set of circumstances for Krebelstar, finishing off his first stage.
And we will see what Robot Master Bob the Builder finds in Airman, and it is Bubble Man. Also,
oh, wow. Bubble Man looks to be a little out of his element today.
A little bit. I will say he is not Buster susceptible, so he's only taking 2 damage from the Buster, but very easily taken down. Oh, and Krebelstar just jumping a little too high and getting a spike to the face.
Yeah. Gotta watch yourself. You think you're gonna take damage, you'll be okay, you maybe accidentally hit the spikes, but won't blow up, and then that happens. So you gotta be very careful with utilizing your iframes from being hit. So if you do get a little off, make sure you're away from the spikes either way.
Yes, you certainly hate to see it.
So after the slight hiccup in Airman stage, Bob the Builder's going through the same Flashman stage that we saw Krebelstar on. So we might have both of our runners approaching the boss gate at about the same time. Krebelstar should be a little bit of ahead, although that's not a clear indication of being in the lead. Having item 1 to get through Bubble Man stage will certainly help, and Bob the Builder, not really knowing this, has a little something to look forward to if he can finish this stage. And it looks like he's navigated the... oh no, got lobstered. So no E-Tank for Bob the Builder.
You most definitely hate to see that.
So both of our runners not able to pick up the E-Tank in the Flashman stage. Might come back to haunt the runners, but we'll see if Bob the Builder is able to deal with Woodman in a similar fashion as Krebelstar. Looks like Bob the Builder going with Air Shooter, and it doesn't seem to... oh, it scored a hit there, but not an effective one. So Bob the Builder just going with the Buster, but he's in a bad spot.
And taking a game over for his trouble there.
Yeah. I try to endorse going for item weaknesses, but unfortunately for Bob the Builder, the time he wasted on using the air shooter probably cost him a couple minutes here, because he's going to have to go through the entirety of this stage all over again because of those 2 early deaths in the Airman stage, putting him on his last life.
And I do want to point out on Crubblestar's screen there, going through those elevator screens, he dropped one item, in the second screen, I believe, and was able to actually use the Fat Fan's blowback to push him all the way through to the ladder. That is some incredible strategic work there.
Yeah, that's game knowledge. Crubblestar taking advantage of the situation, and I like it. So Crubblestar might be able to finish off. Well, he should pick up the C-Tank, switch over to item 1. He's got 1 platform left, and putting it to good use. So Bob the Builder should just dumpster Woodman here. So there we go. Bob the Builder getting through that minor issue. Crubblestar seems to be having a problem with the frogs, or more just testing his bubble lead out. So I would say a slight lead due to the game over to Crubblestar, but Heatman here might ruin that parade.
Well, luckily, this Heatman here is Buster susceptible. However, he is moving at a very, very slow pace. But Crubblestar has no problem taking him down.
And so Crubblestar through 3 stages, and we'll see what's up next. Airman. So let's see if Crubblestar stumbles a little bit, like Bob the Builder did at the beginning of the Airman stage. Will Crubblestar suffer the same fate? And unfortunately, he does. Oh no.
He certainly does. As Bob the Builder on the hot dogs in Woodman stage.
And doing a little bit of item searching, but it looks like it's going to be the Buster for the hot dogs. So Crubblestar using item 1 to his benefit, whereas Bob the Builder did not have that item to work with. It was his first stage that he selected. Oh no, clipping the back end of the hot dog's little fireball.
Oh, you hate to see it, because that's going to set you back all the way to the start of the stage.
Yeah, right before the checkpoint, Bob the Builder takes a death to the second hot dog. Oh no. So Crubblestar looks to be through most of the problematic areas. Oh, catching a little fan double action, which I did not notice on Bob the Builder's side, going back and forth between the 2 runners. They don't seem to be too treacherous, but Crubblestar might be on his last life, so hopefully he can avoid that game over.
Alright, and we are going to see what Robot Master Crubblestar is up against right now. Bubble Man.
And surprisingly, it's not a different Robot Master than what Bob the Builder found there earlier. So, a very slow-moving Bubble Man. Not exactly a threat, but, just gonna lose a little bit of time. Crubblestar going to look for items and actually sink more time into it. So Bob the Builder should be able to get to the end of this Woodman stage. Alright, we're through the top part. Now the drop down for Bob the Builder. And into the last section. Oh, you're getting into the way. Speaking of gears, we're into Metal Man stage for Krebel Star.
Yeah, he's finding some of Stunt Rooster's cousins here.
The angry.
Exactly. Luckily, they're only one hit.
Yeah, the chickens can be problematic if they are more than maybe 2 hits on the Buster, or dare I say Buster immune to, oh no, that's not what you want to see in the Metal Man stage.
Oh.
That was a Fat Fan.
For sure.
Bob the Builder trying to, oh no, he got bodied by Airman. Ew.
He got bodied by Airman, but he still takes him down.
Alright. I thought that body hit was gonna finish off Bob the Builder. So, I saw an explosion, and I thought I saw Airman still there at the end of it. So, apparently my eyes are deceiving me, so I'm not going to trust them. I'm just gonna leave the blast shield down and, stretch out with my feelings or something.
Hey, sometimes that's all you need. Just stretch out with your feelings and make it happen. As Krebel Star takes on Metal Man in Metal Man stage. Is this even randomized?
Yeah,
it's actually Quickman. Sorry. It's actually Quickman Metal Man stage.
I was gonna say, I was gonna try to segue away from that to draw attention away from it, but,
hey,
you know what it is. There are a couple in chat that are asking about Mega Man 2 randomizers, so normally I'd try to do this before we get going and not in the middle of the seed, but many of the things are randomized. The music, the enemies, and I'm going to focus on what isn't randomized. The overall stage layouts are not randomized, as is Mega Man's base movements. Even though we see a different skin, I believe it's Axel for Bob the Builder, the base movements are not the same. Or, excuse me, are the same. As is Item 2 will always act the same. Item 1 and Item 3 can act differently seed to seed. Item 1 could be completely stationary and last for a long time. Or it could be a couple ticks and it's gone. Just like, unfortunately, Krebel Star, as he dies and takes a game over.
Takes a game over on hot dogs.
So, Krebel Star falling afoul of the same pitfalls that Bob the Builder is, taking a death to a hot dog, a death in Airman, the game over definitely less problematic for Krebel Star. He would have been sent back to that same spot no matter what after that death. So, kind of actually fortunate for Krebel Star that he game overed in that specific spot.
Oh! But let's talk about Krebel Star real quick. Hitting that time stopper and negating the first hot dog out of 3 there. That is very, very experienced play.
Yes, it is.
I've never seen that before in the randomizer.
It's not normally a tactic you see, but you know what? To each their own, and sometimes if the shoe fits, wear it.
Yeah.
You get the screen transition, and hot dog doesn't appear.
If you have the knowledge and you have the experience, why not? Alright, as Bob the Builder comes on to his next Robot Master. Finding Metal Man in Bubble Man stage. We're going to see an interesting glitch here. If he can Troll Metal Man
Yep,
here.
got him.
Wow. Alright, 4 Robot Masters left for Bob the Builder.
Alright, so Krebelstar in against Airman.
And just makes quick work of him. Holy cow.
Well, I think that means we know what 3 of the 4 Buster-susceptible Robot Masters are at this point.
Yes, exactly. So, Krebelstar moving on to Quickman stage. 2 Robot Masters left for him. And Bob the Builder takes a death in the lava.
Well, Heatman's going to be a rough stage, and to my knowledge, I don't believe either runner have item 2 as of yet. So, Bob the Builder, no, gonna give it a go. I figured he might actually opt out of this stage and try to get into another one, with Quickman and Crashman being his other alternatives. Crashman, as we saw on...
Dealing with these dollar store Metroids just floating around you on this, it's really hard to deal with. Doing some pause buffering there.
Yeah, this is not an easy go of things for Bob the Builder. Use the item 1. Just item 1 out of there. Okay, Bob the Builder recovering with the Yoku blocks. But I would expect item 1 to be used rather generously in this particular section to try to mitigate how troublesome these Yoku blocks can be.
I 100% agree. Krebelstar also finding a bubble-led weakness to tin cans in the last screen of Quickman, and finding Crashman for his trouble, trying to suss out a weakness for him.
Bob the Builder almost has to use item 1 at this point. Oh, he finds the air shooter to be effective, but Krebelstar, unfortunately, taking a death, so gonna lose a little bit of time. And Bob the Builder finds the crash wall weakness.
That could potentially be huge moving forward.
Very much so, because it is information he will not have to look for later on. If Krebelstar just kind of uses item 1 to try to dance through the stage, as it were,
at this
he
point,
may not discover that.
Taking another death to Crashman there. That is very, very tough.
Now, he should have used an E-Tank there. I saw his inventory. He had 3 of them, so using one of them, even if he had 2 of them, using one of them there to make sure you win that fight, as opposed to throwing away about another minute. Ugh. Yeah,
and
3
there he goes. Now he does it.
This is about 45 seconds of everybody's time that have just been murdered by Krebelstar, trying to be a conservationalist and not using the safety sludge.
Alright. Well, Bob the Builder finding a great weakness in Flashman with Air Shooter, but taking a game over. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Now, I don't know if Bob the Builder has any E-Tanks. He was in Metal Man stage, so I suspect he has at least one. If he used it already or not, we'll see if he opens his inventory. But that is going to be a huge mistake for Bob the Builder. Taking a game over, as opposed to using a safety sludge, not a trade I'm willing to make. Maybe losing a guy going into a boss with no health, that's questionable. But a full health fight against a boss, there's absolutely no reason for you to fight for 45 seconds and then just kind of throw it away because you don't use an E-Tank to guarantee the win.
Oh, and Bob the Builder.
Yeah, he's out. He's out of there.
Yeah. As Crumblestar is making the back end of Heatman right now, taking death as well, getting hit off there, but finding the wall weakness in Quick Boomerang.
Oh, this is just... ugh. Yuck, yuck, and ew are about the three things I have to say about this Heatman stage. But Crumblestar does seem to have found the Quick Boomerang. So Bob the Builder losing what advantage he may have had in that aspect. Uh-oh. Might have a sync going on here, but...
That's correct. Crumblestar having a little bit of trouble doing that, Yoku block, clip there. Because he does not have item 2 going into Heatman stage.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Bob the Builder taking a death to the beams!
Oh, my stream just hit some ripperoni, so I'm going to have to lean on you a little bit before it comes back up for me. Ah, here we go. Alright, I see Crumblestar going into a boss gate and Bob the Builder dropping down.
Yes.
Alright.
Crumblestar finding Flashman at the end of Heatman stage. This is going to be his 8 Robot Master. Getting him down, no problem, because he was Buster susceptible. So, ladies and gentlemen, 8 Robos down on Crumblestar's screen. If you would kindly direct your vision towards that part of the screen, I would like to welcome you to the best eyebrows in video gaming. And that means that we'd like to do our favorite game in the community here, and that is Guess the Color of Dragon. And for bonus points, guess its weakness. What you got, Freako?
Alright, I'm going to get the easy part of it out of the way. We're going to take the bubble lead, because that's just what I do. However, I've been spending all of Wednesday trying to analyze the color patterns for the dragon, and I've come up with this should be a pink dragon.
Okay. Pink dragon, bubble lead, I can dig it. I found a classic pattern for myself. We're gonna go with the old Georgia peach. So, peach colors with some green accents and a air shooter weakness.
Alright. And feel free to play along with us in chat. Oh no, Crashman taking down Bob the Builder. So Bob the Builder, hesitating a little bit. Looks like he's actually, he may have FF'd this game. He's reset his timer.
Interesting. Okay. Actually, I can officially confirm this. Bob the Builder has forfeited from Game 1 of the match here.
Oh, that's a shame. You never know what could happen. Crumblestar could, among other things, have a little oopsie-daisy with the dragon, set himself back a minute and a half.
There are a lot of challenges on the back end of this game. 1 being the dragon, and 2 being the anxiety rooms of Wily 4, also called the Great Equalizer and the Great Educator.
Looks like a little bit of troll action there, no buster. The Crash Bomb actually giving off a flash as if it were an effective hit. Oh, that Quick Boomerang's gonna be have to fire from the middle platform, but that's a negative, as is the bubble lead, much to my chagrin.
So, as we're going through this, watching chat, Piercing Mount asks, why great educator? Because some hot nonsense can happen in Wily 4 in the elevator screens. And if you've never seen it before, as a viewer or a player or a runner, you go and learn today.
Alright, so to shed some light on the forfeit, this is a best 2 out of 3 match. You have to win 2 seeds to win the match. Bob the Builder did forfeit this seed, so Krebelstar simply has to finish, and he will win Game 1. I can't see a possible way in which Krebelstar would also forfeit, because I believe he may have the knowledge that Bob the Builder forfeit. Which is why I don't like to see a runner forfeit. At least play it out until you see the dot done, and then you can say, alright, I am done with this seed, out of sight, out of mind, get me to the next game. But, you know, hey, a couple mistakes throw off the mental, and I guess Bob the Builder's more focused on trying to win Game 2 than try to salvage a unfortunate run in Game 1 so far.
And trust me, I've been tilted to the point where it is, my mindset goes there. Very early game. But, you know, like you said, Frico, this is actually something I learned from you early in the tournament. No matter how many mistakes you make, you just gotta keep playing until you see that dot done.
Well, part of it is you have to assume your opponent is doing better than you until you dot done first.
Exactly.
That's just the way you have to approach it. So, you make that mistake. Let's say it's a death in Airman. You know, for example, Bob the Builder got off to a bad start. Right off the bat, taking 2 deaths. He did finish Airman stage, but I believe he went into Woodman stage next. Took a death, which forced a game over, which made him redo the entire stage. And, you know, just when you get off to a bad start like that, it can set a tone for the rest of the seed, and unfortunately, Bob the Builder never really seemed to recover and just opted out of this one. So, you know, I can't blame him for deciding, alright, I'd rather fight Game 2 instead of frustrate myself some more in a losing battle of Game 1. So I can see both sides of it. It's just, you know, where I am personally is I'd at least make my opponent beat me before I decide, okay, I am done with this seed.
Oh, exactly. I mean, being a runner in this tournament, I had a very similar situation with my first seed, my first game of a race just this past Wednesday, which went incredibly long. And I didn't even see the dot done from the other runner until about 50 minutes in. So, you can never count yourself out.
Well, that's the whole thing. The first game on Tuesday, I believe it was, the winning time of one of those seeds was 50 minutes. So, you know, hey, stuff happens. That was not exactly a fun seed for the runners, and I believe it was you against someone else that were taking part in that match.
Yes, that is very true.
So, you know, a 50-minute time could win a seed. We just saw it. You know, it was the last match, I believe, that happened before this one. But Krebelstar into Wily 4. So we may see, you know, a little bit of the Great Educator rear its ugly head, but Krebelstar may be in for a little scholarship, a free education, as it will.
Yeah, you know, we want to do the old scholarship here for Krebelstar, taking the E-Tank. So, a little bit of information about the fake floors in Wily 4. Those are also randomized in this, as Krebelstar finds no enemies in the first of four anxiety rooms. Sorry.
Yeah, you're never going to see enemies in 2 or 4, but I expect shrimp here. Ooh,
oh, they got some frogs.
Oh, you're not shrimp. I'm in the right department. I'm in the seafood department, but not sure I want to be shopping for frog legs here. This is a little rough for Krebelstar, but he is through it.
Yeah, specifically with that enemy spawning in the third elevator room there, it's challenging in a different way. There's so much lag going through that room. Like, your frames are basically at, like...
Yeah, you're at, like, slideshow mode, which sort of...
exactly.
Now, see, Krebelstar's actually taking the time to farm up weapon energy, so I think he is very aware of Bob the Builder's forfeit and making sure that he's going to finish. So, gonna check the Metal Blade, and I believe the Leaf Shield should come out. Ooh, actually trying the Air Shooter, so... Well, that bounced off the wall. Try again.
Big props to Krebelstar for trying the Air Shooter second there. You don't see that very often.
No. The more traditional checks are the Metal Blade, because I think you only have to deal with one crash wall, if any of them at all, to hit all of the Boo Beam turrets. Oh, with Bubble Lead here.
Bed Chiller in chat here saying, but slideshow mode on NES is an advantage. You can mash on every frame better. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Yes,
Alright.
Gets Boo Beams down and heading into refights.
Alright, so here we go. Krebelstar into the refights. Gonna have a date with the 8 Robot Masters. I'm not sure what he found for weaknesses, but I think this is just a matter of Krebelstar surviving through to the end. And we'll see if we can improve on the 4-15 record for Wily Machine so far. For supposedly a 50-50 chance. And it looks like Bob the Builder just gonna play around a little bit. But I think you might have liked a Bubble Man that was this friendly in your race a couple days ago, I think. That, I believe, was one of the sticking points for both of the runners involved in your race.
Oh, don't even tell me about Game 2 of my race versus Square One. Don't even talk to me about that. We got 100% Huggles on that one. Luckily, somehow, by the grace of some higher power, I managed to pull that game out 11 seconds ahead. But it was just, oh boy, it was bad. It was rough.
So, yeah, one of the many things that are randomized is actually the boss behaviors. Like we saw with Bubble Man and Heat Man, the two last bosses, they can move a lot quicker than they do in this stage. And when you get a normal Buster Heat Man, you've got to hit him 14 times. And if he's a slow guy, oh, do you just want to reset the game and go, get me out of this? Because it's just a drawn-out fight that takes forever. So here we go. Wily Machine time. Let's see what we got for Krebelstar here.
Alrighty.
Oh, not a quick boomerang.
Alright,
well,
Buster Week.
4 and 16.
You know, anytime we're doing these races in the tournament, though, and I hate to bring it back to my own race, but looking back, seeing the commentary and seeing what people have to say about it and their insights on it is hugely beneficial. Like, I believe, who was it commentating with you that day? Was it Siberian?
It was Siberian, and I believe Prodigy may have snuck in there as well.
Oh, he always sneaks in there. He's a sneaky sneak.
But Krebelstar into Victory Road, so gonna just run to the right, which is the optimal strategy. Take on the alien. You don't have to worry about your time here, because Krebelstar just has to beat the alien. No reason to rush it. I think it's public knowledge to everybody. Bob the Builder, unfortunately, just, for whatever reason, decided to tap out fairly early in this run.
Alright, finding Bubble Lead there. Oh, and getting bodied by the alien!
Surgeon General Frico's warning. Getting bodied by Airman, Woodman, and the alien, as well as the dragon, can be hazardous to Mega Man's health.
Luckily, he's got all kinds of wiggle room.
So Krebelstar gonna rely on the Flash Stopper to negate the Drippers. One of the reasons why I always say run to the right first is exactly what happened to Krebelstar. You avoid the Drippers, but you have those item refills waiting for you just in case you fail and have to, take the fight over again. You're not forced into a position where you have to get a game over to refill.
Oh, taking another body shot! Okay! Alrighty! GG's to Krebelstar taking the first game of this match. With an official SRL time of 39 minutes and 3 seconds. Wow! 2 pellets of health left.
Yeah, that was from, 2 hits by the alien? Just about, that would be 13 points of energy each being zapped away from Krebelstar. I believe there's 28 blocks total. So 2 hits, 26. Divide by 2, 13. Ouch.
Yeah. You hate to see it, but Krebelstar is the winner of Game 1 in this best of 3 versus Bob Dead Builder in the last match of Group B. So, there is still a lot of implication in this match. So, Bob the Builder backing off early in this race, but hopefully coming back strong in Game 2. Because if Bob Dead Builder beats Crumblestar in this match, we have a 3-way tie.
Yeah, so a little bit of overtime here in Group B. If Bob the Builder is able to recover from this Game 1, we will have the 3-way tiebreaker. I'm not sure how it's going to be broken. Might have a little group stage within a group stage. As of right now, Siberian Bull is guaranteed a berth into the final bracket stage, as he is 3-0 and the top of the charts. However, there is a bit of a fight for who could join him. If Crumblestar wins another game and takes this match, it will be Crumblestar who moves on to the bracket stage. Bob the Builder still has a chance to throw a wrench in the works and tie up himself, Crumblestar, and Gouda, who is another runner in the group, at 1 and 2. And we can't have a 3-way tie for that second spot. Only one will go through. Alright, so talk to me, RSPC. What do we want to talk about for, killing some time between Game 1 and Game 2 here?
Well, I'll tell you right now, I want to see a comeback. I want to see a Game 3. I want to see Bob the Builder pull it out. I want to see what he has. I want to see him pull it down from the bottom of his loins and take Crumblestar out and pull it to a Game 3. That's what I want to see.
Well, I can't say I disagree with you there. I would like to see a Game 3. I'm always down for a Game 3 when it comes to it. That means we've got a close match on our hands. And close matches are generally exciting matches. And you know what? I can't be mad if we have ourselves a close match between our runners. You know, at the end of the day, that's all I want to see, is a nice competition between the runners. So, here's the Game 2 being a little more friendly to Bob the Builder.
And if things don't work out in his favor, I would still like to see Bob the Builder finish the seed in Game 2.
Well, at that point, you know, if he does lose Game 2 while he's done for the rest of the tournament, so no reason not to just finish the seed out. I can definitely see a reason for cashing in a little early in a seed that just doesn't agree with you. You know, focus for Game 2, try to recover, come back with, you know, a minimal amount of tilt transferring from Game 1 to Game 2. So there is a logic to it, but, you know, at this point I would like to see Bob the Builder, you know, even if it's in a losing effort, just finish out the seed in Game 2. That way we can say, alright, forward progress. And you know what? Alright, I wasn't good enough today. Crumblestar, GG, you got me. But that's just the way it is today.
Absolutely. Also, as we are getting set for Game 2, getting everything figured out, I would like to give a shout out to Jesse_Lockhart in chat to play us out of Game 1 with the Bubble Man stage theme from Mega Man 2, which is one of my favorites.
Well, I think it's very publicly documented as to which theme is my personal favorite.
Oh yes, for sure. I'm right. I'm there on the same level as you. I wouldn't say I'm right there with you, but I'm there on the same level as you. Because I have played a lot of Mega Man 2 over the 28 years that I've been playing Mega Man 2, and Crash Man always leaves a sour taste in my mouth.
Now, see, I got spoiled by the Mega Man Power Battles games because they remixed the music, but they actually confused Crash Man's music with Woodman in the arcade game. And that bugged me to no end, because now I was associating Crash Man's theme with Woodman because of the arcade game. And I'm like, I go back to play Mega Man 2, and I'm like, wait a second. This doesn't sound right. What's going on here? It wasn't the randomizer, mind you, but I was like, alright, let's go into Woodman stage, because I like the music. And I kind of debated myself because of the arcade game, because I just wanted to listen to the music.
No, I totally agree with you on that one, man. I can get that 100%. Alright, so we got an interesting situation going on here in the community.
Uh-oh.
So, we've got Game 2, Bob Dead Builder versus Troublestar, the very last match of Group B, happening right now on Speed Gaming 4. Or Speed Gaming 3, sorry, I apologize. And we have another match starting up. It is going to be Crab Cakes versus Iraq Vet 0304 over on...
might be Speed Gaming 2, but it's on one of the other Speed Gaming channels. Unfortunately, both of those runners are already eliminated from Group A, as I believe it's Casual Tom and Prodigy who have advanced from that group.
Yes, that is correct. Actually, to correct myself, Crab Cakes versus Iraq Vet is getting ready to get started up for their first game on Speed Gaming 4, while we are still here with you on Speed Gaming 3 to see what happens with the final match of Group B, with lots of implications if Bob the Builder can pull out an upset versus Troublestar.
Yeah, a lot of the matches that I've actually done commentary for so far in the tournament have been on the main Speed Gaming channel. So I kind of forgot, oh yeah, there's more than one channel here. I should remember what channel I'm actually on before I go and, minor little misstep on my part, but, oops.
That is A-okay. We were having some scheduling concerns earlier in the day as well, so we got it now! Everybody here, watching Speed Gaming 3.
Well, I think once this match finishes up, there is another match scheduled at 10 or 11 o'clock on this channel right after this one. I can't say right after this one, because if this one ends early in a 2-0, then there will be a significant amount of time to wait. And you're not the only one that wants the Ocho, Jesse Lockhart. Believe me. I want the Ocho too.
Oh, absolutely. One day, maybe. One day. Maybe next year. If everybody wants to join the community and play with us. However, that last game tonight, we are actually in the middle of a kind of compact triple header right now. So, this game taking place, the last game of Group B, Bob Dead Builder versus Crumble Star, happening on Speed Gaming 3, and we are seeing Iraq Vet versus Crab Cakes in, I believe that is Group A?
Correct. Yes.
Yes. Starting up on Speed Gaming 4, and at 10 p.m. tonight, we are going to be seeing Daggett versus Square One for Group E, taking place in Speed Gaming 1, the main channel.
Oh, it's not even on this channel, so it's Speed Gaming 1. So we got Mega Man on all different channels today.
Absolutely.
So, normally I'd say don't touch that dial, but I kind of want you to. Because once we're done here, we can move over to Speed Gaming 4, watch some more Mega Man 2. Then maybe they finish up, or maybe they go to a Game 3. Get 2 browser windows open, because at 10 o'clock you'd have Speed Gaming 1 and Speed Gaming 4 going at the same time.
Absolutely. It's a very exciting night for the Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament.
Alright. This is one of the opening scrolls that actually